What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode with Mom and Papa Joe. Today on the menu are smoked burgers. We've got a couple of pounds of beef trimmings that we've had stored, and we're going to put them to use. Let's get it. Here are our beef trimmings, folks. You saw this chuck roast a couple of weeks ago. This is the leftovers. This is from a previous chuck, I believe, or this could even be brisket point, as well as this one. I need to put down exactly what they are. Not that it's very important. But totaling, these are about 2.2 pounds. We're going to get these cut open. They're quite cold, if not still partially frozen. Just a little frozen, which is perfect. This mix, I think, is going to give me a great ratio of fat to meat. We're going to be starting on the medium die. Then we will grind the second time on the smallest to give me a finer grind. Got this all mixed up, all three packages. I'm going to switch now to a finer, my smallest die. That should do us right there. And folks, the reason I put it through a second grind is that with some of these cuts, there can be some connective tissue in there that doesn't really grind well. So the small die definitely takes care of that. All right, folks, let's get these weighed out. We're going to do 8-ounce burgers today, jumbo burgers. So with what's left in the grinder, I think we've got right at 2 pounds here, which should give us 4 pretty nice sized burgers. All right, that's 8 ounces right there. Mama says she wants a smaller burger, so we're gonna go 4 ounces on this last one. All right, folks, we had some camera issues. Somebody forgot to turn the camera on while we were recording, so we missed the entire bit of the pressing out of these burgers. But we ended up with 3 8-ounce burgers. Mama wanted 4 ounces, so these are the 2 4 ounces. We're going to smoke these 2, and when it's time to sear, that's when I will quickly cook Mama's 4-ounce burgers. This was the press that we used right here, and it comes with parchment paper, like 100 sheets. Pretty simple. Again, so sorry we missed it. What we're going to do right now is make a sauce for these burgers and get that Traeger warmed up. In the meantime, we're going to put these back in the fridge just to stay cold. It will help them maintain their shape when we put them on the grill. What I've got here is about 4 tablespoons of mayo of your choosing, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, and maybe 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. To that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sweet pickle relish, along with some juice, and maybe 1.5 tablespoons of some finely minced onions. This is a yellow onion. We like a chunky sauce, and we're just going to give that a good mix. If you're not into onions, you can use onion powder, and the same seasoning that I'm going to put on these burgers before I put them on the grill, I'm going to add just a shake of it in here. Just a little salt. Haha, how simple was that?
Smells good.
Giddy up. All right, folks, let's get these seasoned. That Traeger is up to temp. I'm going to start with just a little coarse cracked pepper. I love the way that looks. Texas style. I'm only going to season one side in here. I'll season the second side when we get our side on the grill. And then whatever seasoning you want to. I'm going to go pretty heavy. These are some nice sized burgers. All right, let's head outside. Our Traeger is preheated to 225. Oh, look at that great smoke from that smoking pecan pellet. And we're just gonna gently, oh yeah. Now we're gonna come in here, a little black pepper, and our seasoning. I want to get these to about 120, 125 before we sear them on the Traeger Griddle. All right, folks, we're at 35 minutes. Let's give these a check. They are looking beautiful. All right, I'm glad I checked them because we're at that point. They're all reading 126, 128 to 131. So we're going to get them off of here. Let me turn this off. So we're going to head over to our flat top, knock out some onions while these rest a little bit, and then get them seared. I'm going to come down with some onions, and we're not looking to caramelize these. All we want to do is just simply get a little color on them. Shouldn't take us long. So let's get them off of here. Let's get Mama's Burgers on. The seasoning. All right, get these off. And let's sear the big fellas. All right, don't laugh at that cheese there. It went on in pieces, but we're coming off. Let me turn this off. Oh. Put together a classic burger. Got some beautiful toasted brioche buns. Our little sauce we made earlier. Nice and chunky. Gonna come in here with a smoked burger. Perfect size for that bun. Nice slice of tomatoes. This is what I like right here. A lot of onions. I'm actually gonna do just a little more on this top bun. And for me, it's that simple. Tell me this is not an awesome, pretty much a classic burger. You know, I don't care what you put on your burger. You've got to put the things that you like, and these are the things I really enjoy in a burger, man. Beautiful. They've had time to cool down. Let's get that bite. I'm an upside down guy when I get a burger. Wow. Folks, this rub, I don't know who makes this. This is just something I picked up, and it's absolutely delicious. It is awesome. I love this. Not sponsored. I don't know them or anything. Just another good rub. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Smoked burgers using trimmings. That is a delicious burger. Getting ready to sit down and kill it. Want to thank you guys and gals as usual for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. We really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. And as always, Mom and I want you guys to take care of yourselves, love each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla.